The only solar-powered festival in South Carolina is coming up August 18th through the 20th. It's the Get Off the Grid Festival at the Music Camp in Spartanburg. 3 days of music, learning, and fun powered by the sun. We've got vendor coordinator Karen Dillingham here to tell us all about it, along with Matt Bennett, the renewable energy team leader. Welcome to you both. Glad you're here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
First, Karen, the Get Off the Grid Festival is all about energy and agriculture, health and wellness. Give us that overview of what goes on.
Well, we have a great collection of presentations for our attendees. It's going to be 3 days of, we've got an eco camp set up where you can learn about all kinds of solar camping gear and earth skills. We've also got a solar expo, an EV expo, a market area with handmade crafts, and 3 days of music also.
It's going to be a lot of fun. You surround it with music, you make it this festival atmosphere, and then people who want to learn more, you know, they're surrounded by these resources. You're one of the vendors too. You're an artist at artistry workshops and gallery. You make tie-dye clothing. Tell us what makes you so passionate about that.
Well, I enjoy bringing color to the world, so I go to a lot of music festivals and sell my clothes. And a lot of one of my more popular lines is a line of men's upcycled dress shirts. So I take things from the Goodwill, from the thrift stores, and I change them and make them into something else. And so that is a way that we can lighten our footprint. This festival is going to be a zero waste event, so you can bring your own water bottles, you can fill them up there. You don't have to buy bottled water to come to our event. We're going to have the children, are 15 and under, are free, and we're going to be showing you some microgrid projects with the solar panels. Matt's going to be talking about that more.
Matt, and people who attend this festival, like we're talking about, they're going to see so many different innovations for off-the-grid living. That includes camping gear operated by solar energy, and this stuff's come a really long way. Walk us through is this the microgrid system?
This is like a mini microgrid here. This actually has a battery inside of it and a light, and it charges with the solar panel, and then you can plug in your device, in this case a phone, to charge it.
Yeah.
But imagine this on a much larger scale. We'll actually be powering each stage with the microgrid system, solar-powered microgrids on trailers. So we have 10 different rigs throughout the festival running all the stages and all the presentation tents and all the vendors.
That's incredible.
And, one of our vendors is GoSun, which is a company that makes these types of small microgrids and camping gear and things like this electric cooler we have here that can be plugged into solar panels or plugged into the wall or plugged into your car. But all this stuff will be demonstrated, and we'll also have workshops to explain to people the pitfalls of and the promise of doing solar power for their homes, and some panel discussions on electric vehicles and so on.
Well, and this technology has come such a long way. Just knowing that somebody, you know, they might not even realize that this is an option these days. This is attainable. Anybody can camp using solar, and there's so much more that they're going to learn about. What makes you so passionate about it? You must love teaching people.
Well, I've been doing solar since the 90s, so back before it was popular, back before you could do grid-tied systems. So it's been a lifelong passion of mine, and it's wonderful to see now that you can just go out and solarize your house. South Carolina has great incentives. There's a state tax credit as well as the federal tax credit. So there's lots of reasons to go solar and save some money. And
this festival shows how achievable it all is, because when they see a crowd and the stages and everything being operated by solar, it's not just for running a cell phone. Camping on site during the festival is also an option. That sounds like a lot of fun. How does that work? Either.
Well, you can bring your camping gear and come and set up camp on site so that you're there in the morning. Like we have a 10 o'clock workshop with Ritus. Ritus is going to teach us all about mushrooms and go on a mushroom walk.
Very
cool. You're there and you can just really immerse yourself. We have a health and wellness village that's going to be offering a cacao ceremony. They're going to be doing Tai Chi and yoga. They'll also have body work practitioners. So we can also learn how to lower our stress in a more off-the-grid kind of way.
Well, we're going to put all that festival information on the screen so people can see the schedule and all those events. We really appreciate it. Karen, Matt, thank you so much for the preview. This is going to be a fun one. Thank you.
Thank you.
And the Get Off the Grid Festival happening at the Music Camp in Spartanburg begins next Friday, August 18th at 1 p.m., goes through Sunday, the 20th at 6 p.m. The Music Camp is located at 600 Bruckner Road in Spartanburg. The full 3-day event passes or daily passes are available online, and we've got all that information on accesscarolina.com.